Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Scorpio for the month of June. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon and your rising sign. Your messages could be there. If not, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay. Now, what I see going on here, in somebody's thoughts, we have a relationship. Okay, so know that this could be your energy, but it could be the other person's energy. There's the Ace of Cups, there is the Knight of Coins, and there is the Moon. So this is an offer. I feel that somebody is thinking over, and they're thinking over it because of the moon, because they cannot see clearly where it's going, or they cannot see clearly certain aspects of this relationship. Now it seems, if I look at this king at the bottom of the deck, he looks that way, so he is looking back to the past. Perhaps he's looking at an experience that he tried to grow in the past. And this has a lot to do with this person's experience. Because at the root down here at the bottom is the Lovers. Okay, so we know this is about an emotional choice, or a choice between two things, two people. Now, it's coming with this very rocky card of the Six of Swords, wherein this is, it seems to be very troubled waters, all of the lightning strikes in the sky, and the ship who's sinking in the background. The water is very rough here. Again, swords speak to memories, and then we have this this Five of Cups from this deck. It's very different than the regular tarot, but it is a card of experience. Okay, so this is about gathering what one would need to know. Okay, in order to grow something. So if I put this together with this six, they're gathering they're gathering this information, okay, that they're looking at from the past in order to determine where it might go. And right now their thoughts are not so good, because they're thinking that it's a rocky road, okay, that it is very challenging waters. You see that they're juggling two ideas here with this Two of Coins. It is here, and the Chariot is in the reverse on this six, which is typically a card of overcoming troubles. So in a relationship, of course, because we're talking about cups. Now, this person is undecided whether they can overcome these difficulties or not. So this brings us here to the center of the reading and the central issue. Something is not moving. The Eight of Rods is in the reverse. There's an obstacle. The obstacle is in this person's thoughts right now. Okay? The Four of Wands is in the reverse. So something is not moving up a level. It could be with this card. It's funny, eh? You see, you have this card, and you see that person sneaking away. It's a card of theft, actually, in this deck. And this one could also be considered as such. The Seven of Swords, which was at the bottom of the deck. Lies, deception, escaping a situation, which is what he's doing. He's escaping a situation. So it could be that he is thinking maybe he should escape this situation. Maybe he feels he doesn't trust this situation. Maybe he feels there's some sneaky behavior going on here. Because clearly we see in the next cards here that he's really not happy with the offer. And why is he not happy with the offer being presented? Because of these, he's still focusing on these 3 cups. So on some type of emotional experience or experiences that he has had. And so because of those experiences, he feels he does not have the strength, okay, to move forward with this one. He feels that he cannot, or that you cannot overcome this, you see. But now, the other person wants to fight for this relationship, okay? We have the Tower, but it's in the reverse. Okay, so this person, although they did experience the Tower with that person in the past, they're willing to fight for it. They are wanting to try to rebuild the Tower here. And they're trying to bring or fight to bring balance back to this situation. But what's affecting this, I mean, you know, if only one person is willing to fight, it's not going to work. So, and what's affecting this in the moment is somebody is, here's our lovers again, reappearing. Somebody's in affliction here, okay, with this card here of poverty, okay. They're in affliction here, I feel, looking at the crutch, or maybe they're using that as a crutch, not to make this decision. And so what are they doing? They're moving away from it. You see all these beautiful cards here. Ace of Cups, a card of success, a card of love, an offer of love, and a card of strength. They're moving away from it because they feel it's going to be too challenging. And they don't have the courage, they feel, or the strength. They don't feel it's going to work. Because they're stuck still on something they've experienced in the past. You may have, or one of you, I don't know who's sitting in this energy. It could be you, could be the other person, but somebody has everything. They have a comfortable life, but they're lonely. They're lonely, and they are wanting someone to love, and they're wanting somebody to love them back. But this is overshadowed by the moon, and so they may fear this may never happen. They may fear that they have failed with the card of failure here, or they fear failure in itself. One person here is willing to talk, wanting to get to the truth of it, wanting to get to why somebody just keeps covering up a wound and not actually dealing with it. You see, that's what they're doing. They're not dealing with the actual wound. They're just covering it up. You know, I don't want to deal with this. I'm just gonna leave. Because I feel with the cards I have here that it could be successful if you could get to the bottom of, where's that card? This one. Of this. This is what needs to come out into the open, because this is blocking this, or blocking them from accepting this. You see? So let us see what else we have here. I have at the bottom of the of the fallen angels, I have Harborim, I believe it is pronounced. It is a card of upheaval. It is its element is water, which makes a whole lot of sense with this reading. It speaks to turbulence that threatens to erupt in your life, but it can also bring benefits in the end. These emotions need to surface. Marbus. This is a card of, it is of discovery. Yes. All right. So it is ruled by Mercury. And Mercury is all about how we think, how we plan, how we solve our problems. Well, we're not going to solve them by running away from them. Number one. So this angel comes in as a helper to discover secrets and hidden wisdoms of life, including causes and cures for illnesses. So he is a helper, and his message is, if you can grasp the underlying causes of the situation, and we know what those are, we know where to look, they're here, then you can resolve this. And there is a promise of success here. Now, Vapula also made an appearance, and this is a card of command. So it's taking control of your life by learning what it is you need to know to make things happen. So, what is that? What you need to know is in the first angel, it is grasping the underlying causes of this situation. And I've just shown you what they are. Now, the next card we have here, just looking at it, it is Dawn, the golden haired. It is a card of duty. Okay, so this story is about a love that seems thwarted, but which does eventually come to be. Okay, so this is a card of hope. It is a card of duty, reluctantly but honorably done. And it is a card about happily ever after. It's telling you to be patient, that all will be well in the end. True love will find its time. I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.